Thursday. The first one is what we have been working on, and that was one that you were told you had to do. It was 2 1/8 times 16. In order to multiply a mix, we have to change the mix number to a improper fraction. So I take 2 times 8, which is 16 plus 1 is, so I have 17/8 times 16, and what does 16 go over?
1.
Then I need to make sure I reduce by 8. That becomes a 1, this becomes a 2. Now my multiplication is a lot easier. So 17 times 2 is 34. 1 times 1 is 1, but it just stays 34. That is a 5th grade skill. I taught 5th grade for several years. That's something that you did in 5th grade. You did it a lot last year in 6th grade. It's basically a review in 7th grade. You all should be able to do this problem. Yes, Ty?
I forgot to reduce, but I got 34.
Yes.
Oh, because you reduced at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes, Sam.
But do you see how much it's easier to reduce first?
Yeah.
It doesn't make it as hard. Yes, Kaylin?
I changed them both to decimals and I got 34.
Okay, if you have a fraction, a whole number, you get the right answer, keep them in fractions, because you have to know how to do it as a fraction form also. Number 2 says if you had $38 $12, how much money would that be in dollars and cents, rounded to the nearest penny? So all you're doing is taking 38 divided by 12. 12, because you're making it a decimal. And then when we talk about money, it's in decimals. So 12 goes into 38 3 times, which is 36. 2 left. Add a decimal, bring it up. Add the 0, bring it down. 3 goes into 20 only once. 8 left. Add a 0, bring it down. 12 goes into 86 times, which is 72. 8 left.
It repeats.
It's going to repeat, but we need to finish this one because it says round to the nearest cent. This 6 is what you underline because that is the cent. And so then I arrow to the right. So it becomes 3.17 because I round up because this 6 that I'm pointing to is greater than 5. So it's $3.17. Number 4. Number 3 is 4 times the quantity x minus 2 equals 12. This is the distributive property. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 times a negative 2 is a negative 8 equals 12. Draw your line. I'm going to leave 4x over here by itself. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. The negative and the positive cancel each other out, so I'm left with 4x equals, and 12 plus 8 is 20. I'm going to keep 4 right there, multiplication, so I do the opposite, which is division. So x equals 5. Another way you could have done it. This is 4 times this quantity. So I could have deleted it by dividing by 4. They canceled each other out, so I'm left with x minus 2 equals, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Add 2, add 2. So x equals 5. Either way, you get the same answer.
That way it looks easier.
Number 4, you have to do the expand or distributive property because it says to expand the problem. That means I need to do the distributive property. So this is like saying 3/7 times negative 21x. And what do we put all whole numbers over?
1.
1. So before I multiply, I'm going to reduce by 7. That becomes a 1. This becomes a negative 3. So 3 times a negative 3 is a negative 9, and don't forget the x. My second part is 3/7 times a negative 49 over, what do I put a whole number over? 1. I'm going to reduce by 7 again. This becomes a 1, this becomes a 7. So 3, and it's negative. So 3 times a negative 7 is a negative 21. That's your expansion, a negative 9x minus 21. What property is being
You're off.
shown? It would be if you have 5 plus 3 times the quantity, 2x minus 7. I got rid of the parentheses by doing the
Multiplication.
distributive property. So the answer is just distributive. 39 minus 3n equals a negative 6 times the quantity 4n minus 3. You guys all need to be writing this because this wasn't one that you had to do, but this is one that you have to write. Up here in number 3, I was able to divide first because 12 divided by 4 is easy. If I tried to divide by 6 to get that quantity by itself, that means I'd have to take 39, I'd have to do this. 39 divided by 6 and 3 divided by 6. Are those easy division problems? So you're not going to start that way. You're going to start by doing the distributive property. So we just have 39 minus 3n equals, now we're going to distribute. Negative 6 times a positive 4 is a negative 24n. A negative 6 times a negative 3,
18.
positive 18. Box up now I have n's on both sides, right?
Yeah.
I can either have my n's over here or on the right. It does not matter.
But could you do the 24?
You want me to move the 24 over to the 3?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do that. The negative 24 then becomes a positive 24. Positive 24. So they canceled each other out. A positive 24 and a negative 3 is just
21.
21. But I have 39 also over here. Equals 18, because I had to bring down what I didn't use, right? I'm going to put a box around that end. Now I'm not going to move them. Can't move it now. So now I have to move my 39. So I'm going to subtract 39. These cancel each other out. I have a positive and a negative, so that means we subtract. 39 minus 18 is
21.
21. So now bring down your positive. Is that a?
Wouldn't that be a negative?
No.
Wait. Negative 21.
It's a negative
Yeah.
21. Yeah, because it's a negative 39. And then I bring down my 21n. Then I divide by 21, divide by 21. N equals a negative divided by a positive is a negative 1. There's your final answer.
Smart.
7, yes, sorry.
I did it a completely different way and I somehow still got it.
I'll check on it after, I'll look at what you did after we move on. Just remind me, okay? What would the total bill be of a painting that costs $44.80 with a tax rate of 6%. So the original painting is $44.80, and I have to add 6% tax. You guys know that, you guys usually do is over of equals percent over 100. I don't like you doing that, because if I go into the store and I wanna know what 6% is, I wanna use a calculator. So I'm gonna change my percent to a, so, and to change this to a decimal, I move it over twice.
0.06.
So 0.06. So I take the $44.80 times 0.06. I do my multiplication, that's 0. 48, 28, 26. Count your decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got $2.68. What? Can I have that as an amount? No. So you round to the nearest cent. The cent is in the hundreds place because it takes 100 pennies to equal $1. So then I arrow to the right. So this really rounds to $2.69. That's what the tax was. So I have to go back to my original amount, $44.80, and I'm going to add $2.69. So it's $47.49. That is what my painting would cost. Now, if I'm adding sales tax, what's your original cost? What do we consider that? It would be what? What percent? I guess I'm kind of confusing.
100.
There you go, 100%. So let's say I'm gonna go back to the painting is $44.80. That's 100% cost right there, right?
Yeah.
If I'm adding 6%, I'm actually paying 106% of this. Cause 100% is my base amount, and then my 6% I'm adding is my tax. So you can do this $44.80 times 1.06, I just made it a decimal.
Yep.
6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 8 is 48, 24 plus 4 makes 28,
48.
24 plus 2 makes 26. Cross off what I've used. Do I need to multiply through by this 0?
No, because you know it's 0.
No. But how many zeros now do I need to add?
5.
2. Because 1, 2. Then 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 4 is 4. Adding them all up. 14.
7, 4.
So, count your decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rewrite it. 4, 8, 8. Do I want an amount of 488?
No, you need to,
Round it, underline the cent, arrow to the right. So it's 47.49. Did I get the same amount as
Yeah.
I did the first time? Yes. So that's when you're adding tax. Now on the next one, we are going to reduce with the percent. So which is cheaper for a $56 item that costs $9.25 to ship? A 15% off coupon or free shipping. So I have to find 15% of $56. How do I change 15% to a decimal? Move it. 1, 2. So it's 0.15. Better line them up and down. After after I get through all of my multiplication, it is $8.40. So then I take my $56 and it's a discount, so am I going to add it?
Minus.
Subtract. I have to borrow. Oops, why did I make that a 9? This can just be a 0. So now 10 minus 4 is 6. Cannot do 5 minus 8, so the 5 becomes a 4. Now we have 15 minus 8 is 7. So we have $47.60 is the discount, right? But now you still have to add your shipping cost. So shipping is $9.25. So if I had a 15% off coupon plus shipping, it'd be $56.85. If I just bought the item for $56 and don't have to pay shipping, which one's cheaper?
No shipping. No,
The
not
shipping. And how much money do we save?
85 cents.
85 cents.
So for number 3,